Today I want to tell you a little story about the Firedogs, all right? Hear me out, people. About 100+ years ago, there was a fixture at every fire department. Every firehouse had the Firedogs, okay? And what they used them for was, back in the old days, back before there were trucks and cars, they had horse carriage fire trucks, fire wagons, I should call them. And they'd draw down the streets, and yeah, they'd rush to fires. And they used these Firedogs, which were very good at alerting people. See, Firedogs would run ahead of the wagon, and they would notify people. They'd bark that there was a fire wagon on the way down the street. And also, they could run great distances and keep up with the horses and keep up with the wagon as it traveled. So that's its function, was to warn people on the way. Okay, now during the fire, all right, horses had a tendency to get very spooked. You know, horses are very sensitive. They get spooked easy. They get startled quite a bit. Now these fire dogs, these Dalmatians, these white spotted, black spotted dogs, had a way of soothing, had almost a way of just kind of soothing and mellowing out the horses. They had an effect on them, a calming effect on the horses, all right? And also during that whole event, yeah, they'd watch the horses, keep them from getting startled, because a lot of commotion of that fire was going on, and they kept them calm. Also, they protected the carriage. They protected that whole wagon from thieves and things like that, trying to steal equipment and or the horses off those carriages as well. So they had a really important role in the firehouse, that is. And not to mention that, yeah, they protected the firehouse. When it was all calm and there was not much going on, yeah, they just kept watch. They watched on those old firehouses as well. And they just made sure things were going all right. So these were a fixture in all firehouses across the United States especially. And they phased out, of course, eventually when they got into trucks and automobiles. They phased them out a bit, but they're still symbolic at the firehouses. I bet you know where I'm going with this, people. Yeah, this is Tom, the Infj Experience host, and of course, I'm going to segue that into saying that it reminded me a lot of the Infj personality, these Firedogs. I mean, they have a lot of the same characteristics. They did the same thing. They had a way of foreseeing the future, warning of future events, and they could calm and ease the situation and be protectors at the same time. And boy, they were hard workers. Funny thing that I wonder about. I wonder, after all this commotion happened, did those Firedogs just want nothing more than to have a nice sleep in their own doghouse? Just makes you wonder.